Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. Thank you very much for
The stage is set and the prospect mouth-watering. Two teams at the peak of their powers, ready for a battle royal. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they take on the Dragons.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key.
Oh, genuine chance. Oh, a smart stop. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Oh, tremendous vision. Dangerous ball. And pushed away to safety. And turned onto the woodwork. Really good challenge. And the Dragons are showing good width. Oh, it might be. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So back underway, and a wake-up call for Tottenham, perhaps. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yeah, it was Arsenal that was awarded the penalty. I think the goalkeeper did his homework with this one because he dived the right way. It remains 0-0 with 13 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex.
Happy birthday to Sasha Walker, celebrating together from Greenwood Stone.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, but they dealt with the threat posed. Gives it a go, and a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Kubo. Locatelli with it. And a fine tackle. It's looking promising. Oh, cheeky, you might say. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. So now a corner. Danger still on. And nicely struck. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Marcus Edwards. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Who can he pick out? Determined defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Gives it a go. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And just receiving news of a goal at the Etihad. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal from Manchester City. They've scored the opener here with 30 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Eduardo Camavinga. The Dragons recovering possession well. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Pepe. Kubo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Have no interest in losing possession. Has eyes for goal. Vital intervention. Constantly thwarted. Nicely timed tackle. How can he take them on and beat them? Half-time then, here in the English... Well, the ball is moving again with the Dragons very much in charge after the first 45. And he takes it on. The crossbar got in the way. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. And cutting it out. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Subimendi. Could be a chance to break here. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Tottenham Hotspur taking on Liverpool. Happy to shoot, and danger still. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, a goal to update you on. It's gone in the City game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Brighton. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 59 minutes gone.
Thank you, Alex. Bertrand. Fruitful looking attack. Firing it in. Still a chance. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now, what can the Dragons do from this position? Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Fran Garcia. 20 minutes to go in this one. A very good tackle. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV, and I very much hope you can join us for this game.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
This attack looks highly promising. Oh, good work by the keeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
So back to the action, and it's looking like a matter of how many for the Dragons here. Nicely timed tackle. 10 minutes to go then. And Spurs could be onto something. Oh, that's a fine save. Smuggled away. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it petered out. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory.
It was a very assured...
That special and unbeatable feeling of match day is in the air, and the knowledge that this has all the makings of a vibrant and compelling encounter. Anticipation levels are sky high.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's the Dragons, and they take on Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of stuff.
Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Just a matter of thumping it away. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Oh, and couldn't convert.
Well, he's frustrated, of course, but he knows they're now making chances.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Cuts it back. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Well, let's send it over now to Alex Scott because she has a goal to tell us about in the Spurs game. Alex.
It's a goal for Spurs. They've scored the
Oh,
opener.
jumping in. They're in a great position here. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. So the corner played into the box. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, Tottenham did score in that match. And their lead stands at 1-0 presently. And steered back under a bit of pressure. And back with Campos. And the Dragons finding space on the flank. But really sticking to their task defensively. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, the hosts will be determined to claim all 3 points. And they know if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit, Stuart.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams. And I have to say, they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. Well, the Dragons looking dangerous. Might be a chance here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And over it comes. And well off target in the end. Good pressure from the defender to put him off.
Well, as you can see from those stats, the Dragons have certainly tried to control the game in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match, taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Delivering it. Great defending. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Lambert. Juric. Raspadori. Clean challenge. Campos. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. And passing it through. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Højbjerg. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. That is that for the first half. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. An effective challenge. Samuele Ricci. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Backer. Right, I'm going to send it over to Alex Scott because I believe, Alex, a goal at the Vitality.
It's a goal from Manchester City. Could the...
And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Well, not the best clearance. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Nicely saved. And the substitution will occur now. They take it short. Højbjerg. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Manchester City did score in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Can he play it in? Højbjerg. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it! And taken short. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Not the most confident clearance. What a save! It's a short one. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Could be threatening. Fruitful looking attack. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Samuele Ricci being pressed hard. Saka. The Dragons have it back. And showing the importance of width. Oh, might be. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Højbjerg. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Arsenal. It's got to be. Terrific save. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. They favoured a short one here. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Taken short. And cuts inside. Great defending. It's a short corner. And a fine cross. Not an ordinary header. And that's probably being charitable. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Decent looking pass. Oh, that's a fine ball. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Zule. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Advantage, Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard. And support available. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. And he's in. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they...
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now. Okay, guys, we'll be right.
A very difficult match to predict the outcome of. The best defence in the league taking on the freest... Well, everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the... Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment! What purity of strike! Caught it absolutely perfectly!
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
Oh, he looks threatening. He's got to score! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Speculative effort. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? And not cleared away properly. Was an important piece of defending. Could be dangerous. Body in the way again. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Moise Keane, using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And playing it through. And he's made the run. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Real concern for the Brents now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. And the Dragons unable to retain possession. Skriniar. And they need to get tighter here. Just the challenge that was required. He fancies it. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. Gavi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. United regaining possession. Oh, nice ball over the top to Chase. Attending to his defensive chores. It's going to be United's free kick. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Gavi. And the pass deftly cut out. Mwn1. He's in with a chance. And nicely parried away. Campos. Intelligent threaded pass here. Can he take advantage? Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
So the action continues, and the Dragons, quite frankly, very much in control. So no more time left. So into the second half, and no doubt about it, United really need to lift themselves. Alexis Salamakers. Here's Keane. That's a good-looking ball. It's still alive. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Rashford. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Arsenal.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
And space for the Dragons out wide. And players waiting at the far post. Oh, yes! You have to marvel at the sheer spectacle of it. Taking everyone by surprise, yet at the same time we know just how capable he is. A special moment.
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Advantage Manchester United. Gavi. Rashford. Mwn1. Salamakers. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then just look at this finish, Derek. He does so well to read the bounce. Often you can send these into row Z, but he makes the perfect contact. Stunning goal, really.
Keane. Rashford. Rashford unable to hold it. And Campos. Glover. Amin Gouiri. Gives it a go. Ball is loose. Well, goal. Pick just as it was looking promising. Skriniar. Playing advantage here. United keep it. And that's an important intervention. Having to shoot. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. 15 minutes left for play. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Well, they've given him too much space. Campos. Oh, big opportunity. And pushed away to safety. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. There to take it away. Incisive pass. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Gabi. A very effective challenge put in. He's in here. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And over it comes. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. He continues his run. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, this was always going to be...
the man to watch. A big day for him, his keenly anticipated debut. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's the Dragons, and they face not... And he might be through here. Chance maybe. Well, they survived the attack. And the Dragons regaining possession. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And thwarted there following the cross. Being pressed hard. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Keeper did his job to begin with. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him? And how about that for a save? Well, not too fussy about where he sent the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Placed into the danger zone. Foiling his opponent completely. And the keeper will take charge of that one. Sloppy on the ball from the Dragons. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Shaping to shoot. Oh, he saved it well. And over comes the corner. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
A wonderful goalkeeping moment. Now, will he be put to the test again here? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, there we have it. The Dragons have controlled more of the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period, but you do sense it's coming.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. The cross is on. Oh, terrific goal! How about that? Absolutely magnificent.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Nordi Mukiele. Can he find the right pass? And plenty of room in the wide area. High pressing and good high pressing. Beautifully weighted ball. Spot on with that tackle. Nicholson. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked down.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal, and now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And Campos. Glover. Who can he pick out? And goes for goal! And just over the bar. Really good effort. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, the ball is moving again with the Dragons very much in charge after the first 45. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can he take advantage? In it goes! He scored on his debut, and his fans are loving that.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Popov. And wasteful there from Forest. And a chance for him on the flank. Well, great read there to intercept. And the big news confirmed. Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of around 30...
And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And tidy defensive play. Oh, splendid skill. And they need to get tighter here. Miles from goal. Well, you could see what he was trying, but too much height on the shot. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. He's in here. Well, that is high level. Goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Marin. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, you can hear the fans imploring him to shoot. He might think differently next time.
Well, from there, with not too much pressure on him, that's a poor attempt. It's well wide in the end.
Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Nottingham Forest taking on Leeds United.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Makes the move to the inside. What can he do with it now? Real chance. Well, nothing comes of it. Determined defending. Really closing him down here. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And a timely intervention. Takes the shot. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And it might be. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Nicely timed tackle. And Forrest will get the throw in. Esposito. Preferring to go infield. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Showing good defensive judgment. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles.
What a good performance that was. They didn't...
A meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented...
Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Southampton, and they take on the Dragons.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always.
He's in behind. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Benitez. Hackney. This is looking threatening. But nothing comes of it. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. And cutting in from the flank. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Delivering it into the box. Oh, that is outrageously spectacular. Well, a flair for the dramatic, to say the least. We'll be replaying that one over and over again for a long time to come.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Abreu. Nice weight on the pass. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So the action continues, and the Dragons, quite frankly, very much in control. Good-looking move, this. Takes aim. It's gone in. And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Lockhart. Well, there's been a goal at the Etihad Stadium, and Alex Scott can give us the lowdown on that.
It's a goal for West Ham. They've scored the opener here with 26 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And the Dragons are showing good width. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the ball back with Dragons now. That's a good-looking ball. Gouiri. And he takes on the shots. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Southampton sloppy in possession. Gouiri. And continues his run. And stopping the danger. The Dragons recovering possession well. He's got to have a go here. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Well, good run and good ball control. He fancies it. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Now sending it in. And the header just clearing the crossbar.
Well, I think he'd be slightly disappointed because once he gets to it first, that's a chance.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And defensive play to be applauded. Oh, the threat is there. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And so that will be the last piece. Well, the ball is moving again with the Dragons very much in charge after the first 45. And threading it through. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
There have been days of eager anticipation prior to this gargantuan clash, but now we need talk about... And hello to you from the sunny south coast of England. We're at the Eafc Stadium and the weather has most certainly cooperated. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. It's Brighton and they take on the Dragons.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
And saved by the keeper. Corner kick played in a good position to clear it away. Now will the cross work out for them? And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And here's the starting 11 for the Dragons.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Who can he pick out? From a long way out. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
Well, I have to say, that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Will he play it in? Useful ball to the near post. Smuggled away. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Vega. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gilmour. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Well, not away properly. And the post denied him. Andrea Cambiasso. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. He fancies it. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Now sending it in. Still not clear. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Corner given. Elects to go short. Nicely timed tackle. He's using his strength to good effect.
Well, no surprise there. Brighton have been in control over the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Andrea Cambiasso. Effective challenge. Options in the middle. And no problems at all for the keeper. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so the first half has come to an end. the man of the moment. Just one goal away from setting a new Premier League scoring record. Will he do it live on EA TV? Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's the Dragons up against Leeds United.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Wasteful from Leeds here. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. And quick thinking defensively. A glorious chance. Can they keep it out? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Well, the Dragons get the ball moving again, and a quick response is required after this setback. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. And threading it through. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Miranda. Good move in the making from the Dragons. Delivering it into the box. Well, clattered away. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Miranda. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
This is a message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can you please return to your vehicle immediately?
Well, no stopping him. Oh, chance perhaps. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Trying to handle the pressure. Good work from the Dragons to win back possession. And he clears the danger. Cunha. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, it takes a lot of skill to get that right, and he certainly got that. It's a brilliant bit of technique. What a good goal.
Well, let's send it over now to Alex Scott because she has a goal to tell us about in the Spurs game. Alex.
It's a goal for Spurs. They've scored the opener here with 36 minutes on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. And Leeds a bit sloppy in possession. And back with Campos. Excellent strike! Oh, he could have added to their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but they're still looking for the buffer here.
Pacheco. It's with Porro. Good tackle. Adams. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Cunha. Is this the moment? And Leroy has it. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Played over. Oh, stopped on the line. And so it is, the first half story. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Moving forward effectively. Cuts it back. He's got to score! Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Not much time to make up his mind. Well, that one has promise. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
A foul, but advantage played. Tyler Adams. Well, they've given him too much space. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Well, he's won the ball. Oh, fancy footwork. And that's really well read. And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Fulham. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 67 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, there's been quite a bit of interest in Everton's new acquisition. This has finally gone through, Stuart.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Chances on. Well, sadly for him, chipping it over the top.
Well, that's a waste of a good opening. That's a really poor attempt.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And playing it through. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Is this the moment? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, beating his opponent. He's in with a chance. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Mateus Cunha. Oh, he's given us away. And so into the final 5 minutes. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? And quick thinking defensively. Effective piece of pressing. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, that's a top save, and it's still level pegging.
Well, had that gone in, it really would have been difficult for them to recover. Well played, the keeper.
Determined defending. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even...